Hello, this is Lowell Zobedidudu and welcome to another um video on Lego Mindstorms and how to use the software. So I'm still using like the same program thing that I regularly use, and what I'm thinking of doing is leaving a download link to this file, and in each video I'm just gonna like leave what I've worked on basically kind of so that you can like find it and then just look at the program if you want like some reference or something. And I think I'm not sure whether I'll leave it as an annotation, like right on this side, because I know that I'm starting to like put like more effort into video editing, I should say. So I already have an annotation where my mouse is right now for the next video. So I'm thinking of adding one here for a download link or something to that nature. But I'll get on with the video right now. So in the last episode I discussed about the variable. I am not going to be doing that in this episode because that would just be plain boring. Hopefully you won't be able to hear the buzz. I just turned like a cooling mat on. So this is what we did last episode. This episode I'm going to be working on the constant. Variable and constant, they look pretty much the same thing, except you might see that this has a lock kind of symbol. Yeah. Or like a keyhole that isn't really a keyhole. Um yeah, that's the way it looks. Hopefully you aren't able to hear the bus because it's really loud for me right now. Alright, so a constant, this is a variable. A constant and a variable are really, really, really close. Sorry, I just figured out something. Never mind. Um, um there we are. Alright, okay. So apparent, sorry, I just faced, I had like a flashback with numbers and letters and decimal points, I guess. So, what I was saying before I was interrupted by a bunch of numbers on my computer screen was that constant and variables are really, really close together. The only difference being is that a constant does not change. A constant cannot change. And do you want to know something funny? I'm just learning how to use a constant because I've never used a constant before. So I was assuming that it will be quite straightforward, I'm guessing. But it has proven me wrong. So you know what? I think that I will learn how to use a constant. Alright, so I haven't really paused the video or done anything to that nature. You would have noticed a little bit of lag. But I have learned how to use a constant. In fact, it's really simple. A constant, as I said before, never changes, and you can get that from the name. But right now I am on text that I want to go to numeric, so I can basically enter a value. I'm going to name this 43 because that's my favorite number. So I have 43 and this is a constant, so it's never going to change. This isn't a variable, so if I were to grab another variable block, you notice how like I already have some variables that I can change and then write and sorry, wrong button. I have variable names that I can change and like write to new things like that. Whereas with the constant, there's nothing because you're entering the value straight to the block and it isn't creating a variable. So like it's remembering it, but it's making sure that's not going to change. So numeric, you can change it to text, logic. With logic, you have true and false. I'll get into that later. Numeric array. This is much more confusing. I learned that like not too long ago. And dot dot dot. You know what? Just because I was doing a video, this happened. This is the very first time that it's ever happened to me. An error has occurred. This sucks. Okay. Funny thing, I was just about to click Minecraft TDU launcher. So this was completely unexpected, no video editing involved. It just goes to show you how unnecessary and annoying technology can be. It's probably gonna give me an error message. Watch and see. Huh. Crash reports EV3 crash. Your application encountered an unexpected log file of the. You know what? I know this has nothing to do with my video, and if you want to skip this part of the video, go ahead and skip it. But I just want to see what's wrong. Sorry, I just had to. So it's just so fun to see like where computers screw up. EV3 crash report. Ooh, I feel so important reading all this stuff. Just joking. Alright, so dot dot dot. Wait, look at the side here. Look where I am. So basically, the whole Lego Mindstorm software crashed. How awesome can life get? Well, you can't really blame life for something like that. I just hope that I don't have to reinstall it. Okay, good. I'm safe. I'm safe. For the most part. Oh, what's funny is that I didn't save it. I think I'm gonna have lost all of my previous episode links. This is annoying. This is truly and honestly annoying. Alright, so I'll be back once I've caught up with everything, okay? Until then, why am I saying bye? The video isn't done yet. So I'll be back once I've caught up with everything. Alright, I'm back. And I know this looks nothing like what I had, but this, I guess, suffices for the job if you just want to learn, like, very straightforward how to use the variable. But as for this, which I completely forgot to remake, but this will not take too long to remake, I hope. I can't really remember where I was. I think I'll just have to go back to the video later on. So, where was I? Okay, so another unique feature about this is you can only read and you can't write. The way you write to it, of course, is just entering the value. Very straightforward. Halfway through the program, you cannot change this value without changing everything before that. And you can only name this value once, and that's it. So, this value will be outputted through the number slot, so you can paste it anywhere here. Then again, you can write text and all this stuff. So I'm just gonna walk through slowly the differences between a constant and a variable by using them in examples, kind of, I guess. So I'm gonna go grab my variable first. I honestly like the variable better because it just like it's much more simple to use, and I don't really like see the constant. I haven't used it before, so I can't really judge on that note, but I can't really say that it's useful either. Because if you don't use it, then it really isn't useful. But I'm positive some of you are just screaming at your computers right now telling me that it really is useful. So, here's the difference. I'm just gonna check how much more time I have with Bandicam. 9 minutes and 11, 12, 13, 14 seconds. So what I am going to do is I'm going to finish the video, this part of the video here, and then just connect it in video editing. So it's going to be a little like hasty and stuff, so bye for now. See you in like 2 seconds. Hello, this is another video. I'm going to check the Bandicam, make sure that's still recording. Alright, I'm fine. So I have another 10 minutes of uninterrupted time, considering Lego Mindstorms doesn't crash on me again. Alright, so the difference between a constant and a variable, if you were wondering, this part of the video is not essential, but it's just useful, I guess. Alright, variable, I'm just going to have to make a new variable. I'm going to call this test. And just first difference right here, I didn't even realize what the difference was. Well, I did say it, but like I didn't ignore that part. Alright, first difference is test. This variable has a name. Whereas a constant, there's no such thing as a name box. So, see variable name is test. You might think it's this, but nope, this is a value. Whereas, come on, show value is there. Yeah. So, what? Okay, whatever. Sorry about that noise, that's the phone call, which should be going about any second. I wonder if you can hear that, because if you can, it's going to be really, really funny. Alright, but anyways, getting carried away. So I'm going to name this value, I'm going to keep like everything the same except for what's different. Because obviously I can't change what I can't change, if that makes any sense. So right now, and test. So if this had a spot for a name, I would have named it a test. But right now, we have 43, and the value is 43. Both of these have a value of 43. The next part is, you technically need 2 blocks in order to actually properly use a variable. You need a write block and a read block. Whereas with the constant, you only need a single block. But you could just make a my block out of these, I think so, and it'll be perfectly fine. But I'll focus on my blocks later on in the video, which is like, well, I think I'll just do all of these in like a super long half-hour video, because they are really useful. So, the second difference, you need 2 blocks, whereas this you only need 1 block. The major difference is with this, you can like, make it like, okay, I'm just gonna have to extend the program. So, I'm still using, whoa, I majorly screwed up. Test. Alright, so, over here, I have the test block. So, right now, I'm going to write to it, and name this 42, because I can actually change the variable halfway through the program. Let's read this. The pan. I don't know if it's just me, but the pan block is really, really, really glitchy. Like, it's like really laggy if you can see it on your screen right now. Whereas the cursor is just like very straightforward. I just zoomed out if you didn't notice, by the way. No. You know what? I'm learning my lesson and I'm saving. Alright, so we have this value, low L's. You know, I think I'm just gonna like zoom in and out. So, let's grab another play block. Well, no, sorry, not play block, move block. I should know that by now. So, right now, the variable is 43. We read it, it's over here. Now, test is, 42. We changed the variable, and now we're reading the variable again. The big difference with, these blocks, constant blocks, is that A, you can't use them again. Once you use a single constant block, it's used. Like, because there's no name, the brand no name, like you know, like the big yellow company banana thing, no name. Yeah, off topic. It's like no name. This, I got that stuck in my head. This has no name, so you cannot use it again. And you might think that that's really not useful, but it is useful because these aren't limited to only one use. In fact, I'm using this like 3 times, and I could use this as many times as I wanted to until LEGO Mindstorms crashed on me again. But this, there's another one going here somewhere. This, no, this, yeah, that was random. But you can only use this 1 time as a block, but you can use this multiple times as data wires, which are these yellow things. And if you are wondering how to get them, you just click and drag. Cause it might be confusing, I'm not sure, but this is the value. And if you want to change this value, you need to change it up there. And I'm just noticed another thing. You can't like directly write value to it. Like for a variable, you can just plug in a data wire. For this, you need to manually change it. And I think that's because they want you to be more careful with constants. Because if you change a single constant, everything gets messed up. Whereas if I change this variable to 45, this part gets messed up. this part doesn't. But in return, if you're using this for FLL or another robot competition, if the robot doesn't go there first, then it can't. That's messed up too. So, yeah, that's basically the difference between a constant and a variable. This is just bonus stuff. You don't have to know it, but it comes out useful. So, there should be annotations right now, here and here. In the next video, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. Sorry, I'm just carried away right now. They added a new block. Alright, this is the flash announcement for all of you people that got the new update, which I should be showing you. Never mind, I won't show you that. But there is a new block called the comment block, where you can type stuff. And this block is not very useful until I realize what it's useful for. So this block does not actually display it on the screen. You need to use another block for that. But this block is useful for writing. So I can write variable there, pretty much, and then when you look at this, you'll see the variable. So, you guys can click away to the next video right now when it's uploaded, cause there will be a link in the I was about to say description. No, there will be a link. What did I write? I wrote contact. Wow, wonder what was on my mind. Oh, I forgot what it's called. Constant. Before I was rudely interrupted by myself, I was talking about how there will be a link in the annotation, right here. Should be. Take this back. You know what? I'm only doing this from now on because I'm just gonna make a mess. Oh, I was interrupting myself again. Let me save. I keep on interrupting myself. Wow, how funny. Alright, so I'm not gonna interrupt myself this time. There will be a download link for the file over here. I might try to Dropbox it. Not sure about anything else because I don't know whether you can upload direct files to YouTube. But over here there'll be a link to the next video. Alright, until then, bye guys, and peace out. See you guys later. Have fun. Enjoy your summer vacation. Yeah. Oh, and in case you guys were wondering about what I was talking about in my last video about Blender, this is Blender. An incredibly cool, amazing 3D animation software. And I realized how I just said 3D animation and nothing's animated. But it's 3D animation modeling and rigging, if you know what that is. I'm just gonna launch up a new Blender. This is really laggy for me because I'm screen recording. And show you one of the animations that I've been working on. I don't know if you can tell, but right away, this is Minecraft. I like to play Minecraft. Alright, so let's hit the play button. This is going to be really laggy, I'm telling you right now. Because I'm screen recording, so please don't expect too much. So this is all stuff that I've animated and learned over time. I started Blender in around June roughly, somewhere there. I was looking for 3D animation and I found Blender, so I'm happy for this. And my computer's already heating up. But as you can see here, it's in slow-mo. Yeah, that's just about it I'm going to be showing you today. So, until then, peace out, guys. No, I don't want to say because I did nothing. Until then, peace out, guys. See you guys later. And I'm going to try to get this video uploaded as soon as possible. And since you're watching it right now, you would probably is uploaded to bye.